Welcome to the UU Elevate Tool e-learning Module 6, the notice board. In this module we're going to cover where you find the notice board, what is it for, how is the information populated, what happens to the information, and what else you need to be aware of. So first things first, we're going to log into the tool. Enter our username and password. And it takes us into our company homepage. So first of all, where is the notice board located? Well, it's in the company menu homepage. So if we hover over company menu, scroll down to notice board and hit the button, and it takes us into the notice board. So within the notice board there's three distinct sections, the top one being UU materials needed. So essentially this is projects which can use excavated materials or other waste or surplus materials from other projects. You've got external reuse opportunities, which is a list that's maintained by UU and details any reuse opportunities we're already aware of, so have a look at that, and also UU materials available. So where is the information populated from? Well, the information comes out of the site waste management plan, so this is going to be covered in another module, but we'll just give you a brief overview now. So if we go back into our company homepage and select project, okay, now we need to go into the site waste management plan. So there's two ways to do this, either on the second tab along the top or via the project home menu. So we'll go by the project home menu, click on site waste management plan home, and it takes us into the site waste management plan home page. Okay, so where the UU materials needed comes from. So it's step 2 of the site waste management plan. So when you're going through your waste minimisation actions, the information you enter is automatically fed into the notice board. And in particular, question 27, part C, does the project need additional topsoil, subsoil or clay that could be obtained from other projects? Now it doesn't have to be limited to soils, it could be other waste material. So when you're filling out this section, if you provide as much information as possible, so how much capacity for storage you've got on your project, when that storage is available, provide as much information as you can, and then any potential suitors have the best opportunity of providing you the material. So enter the information on that page and hit save, and it automatically populates the notice board. So if we just go back into the notice board, into the surplus materials part. So as I said, the external reuse opportunities is a list maintained by United Utilities. But the bottom page, UU materials available, is again populated by the site waste management plan in step 4 of the plan in the options stage. So if we go into the site waste management plan again, into step 4 options, and you'll see at the bottom of the page there's an option to add waste to notice board. So after we've been through the waste minimisation options and forecasted our arisings and looked at options to reduce, reuse, recycle, recover or dispose material, any material that is in the disposal or recovery sections that it's a surplus we can't design into the project, we can register that on the notice board and advertise it to any potential users. So if we add on that section, it takes us to a form which says what is the type of waste we've got. So it's linked to the EWC code. So select the most appropriate from the list. How much surplus is available in meters cubed. When is the surplus available from? So try and be as accurate as you can with that. Any further information relating to the description of the material, so any site investigation information you've got, or any anecdotal information. Other additional information, so do you have the ability to store it on site? Can you deliver it to sites? Any information to enhance the opportunity as much as possible. And then the most appropriate contact within your organisation and their role. So who best should a potential suitor speak to? And the final tick box, show on notice board, that registers the entry onto the notice board. So what happens to this information? So obviously it is available on the notice board for anyone to view, but also it's fed into our bi-monthly sustainability report, so the most recent listings from the notice board are taken out and reported around the supply chain. So the information really is fed out there. The final note of caution, what you need to be aware of. So if transferring material between sites, you may need to obtain the relevant permit exemption or materials management plan or something of that nature. So registering the information on the site waste management plan obviously doesn't remove this requirement. So if you need any further advice, please speak to either your environment sustainability representative or your geoenvironmental engineer. Thanks.